welcome back to George's Gaming Guide. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the absolutely incredible set, the LEGO Ideas Home Alone House, set number 21330, and it is made out of a whopping 3,955 pieces. So just 45 off of 4,000 pieces. That is absolutely ridiculous for a LEGO set. So this set is over 11 inches or 27 centimetres tall, 14 inches or 34 centimetres wide, and 15 inches or 37 centimetres deep. So just before I get into the main model, let's have a look at the minifigures. So first we've got Kevin McCallister, so you can either have him with his blonde hair and scarf, his blonde hair, or his grey hat and scarf. So then he has a red and black sweater on and sort of a dark beige coloured a pair of trousers. Then we have got Kate McCallister with her ginger hair, a sort of mustardy beigey colour sort of for her coat, her white shirt and her sort of same colour as the coat trousers. Then we have got Harry, so we've got him with his burglar's hat, his cross and sort of diamond shaped waistcoat. Then we have got him with his massive buttoned grey coat, and then we also have him with his grey trousers. And to make him look smaller than Harry, they've actually added him with these small legs as well, so I think that is quite cool. So then some of the really nice details on Marv does come down to the face. So obviously we've got him with his crowbar and his interesting style of hair. Then we've got his beard and moustache. Then we've got like sort of like two waistcoats, so sort of like a beige and type of, depending on what tree it is, a tree green type of waistcoat. Then we've got him with his brown coat and his brown trousers. Then if you actually take off the hair, and I will show a picture of this, and have a look at his other face, we've got him with the imprint of the iron on his face. So I think that is really nice, and that LEGO did a really nice job on that. Let's get into old man Marley. So we've got him with his shovel, his grey hair, his grey beard, his grey shirt, and then we've got him with his big black coat and pair of trousers. And then accessories that you get in the set are Kevin's sled and a bowl of ice cream, I believe, with a spoon as well. So I think that is really nice. So the last thing before we get onto the main set is actually the van. So we've got the OK Plumbing and Heating Getaway Vehicle. So actually they've got a proper number plate on it, well, sort of proper. And I think that the amount of details on this set is really nice. So and yes, you can actually take the top of it off. So you can, there's no seats, but there are studs at the bottom, so you can put Harry and Marv actually in this. So I think that is a really nice detail. And then for plumbing and heat, wait, actually, that's wrong. We have actually got some of the stuff that they have stolen here. So I think that is it's a really nicely detailed van. I think LEGO did a really good job on it. And then to get into the back, you can also open this up at the back. So it's really little handle, really hard to open it. And then you can push it back down as well. Then we've got the brake and indicator lights, and then the same on the front as well. So then we've got obviously the four wheels and the steering wheel, sorry, and then we have got the wind mirrors and the windscreen. Yes, I think that I've gone over like all of the little bits of this set. So I will get back to you when I get onto the main house. So now I've shown you the minifigures. Just before I actually get into the main model, I'm just going to show you all of the details on the outside. So as you can see at the front here, there is an array of lights all around, and then we've got the statue that keeps getting knocked over in the film, so we've got some more greenery. We've got the lamppost with a little bit of greenery on, and a little bit more greenery on the door, and then the door handle is used with a red jewel or a red diamond, or a red ruby, whatever jewel you want to call it, as so that when Harry touches the doorbell, where it burns him because it's really hot. And then at the bottom, the doormat does say M, just so it does show that it is the McCallisters' home. So if I do just turn this model around, I think that there is quite a bit of detail on the back as well, including the treehouse. So I think, to be honest, that is what I'm going to talk about next. So the treehouse, what you can do, which I do think is really cool, is if it does decide to work for you, you can actually get Kevin McCallister on that, make him hold the handlebars, and you can make him go down to the treehouse. So I do think that is really cool. So then obviously we have all the different coloured, or all of the either yellowy, orangey or white leaves, just to show that it is like winter time leaves. Then we have got the toy plane, then we have got the pirate flag, we've got these scissors that he uses to cut the rope so Harry and Marv fall down. Then we've got the ladder up to it, and then we've got the missing bit here to show that that's where Kevin just went through the handle bit. So yeah, and also it's for the ladder as well. So then let's have a look over here. So we have got a little bit of ice at the porch with the doggy door, which Marv goes through, but he gets shot in the head with the BB gun. Then we have got a little piece of greenery down here, and just an absolute massive bit of snow. Then we've got some more ice here where Marv fell down all of these stairs. Then in the bin here, I'm not sure how well the camera will actually pick this up. I'm going to try to get it on as good as possible. We have got the plane tickets to Paris, so I do think that that is quite cool, and that Lego did a really, really nice job on that, in my opinion. And I just think that it's a really nice design. And yeah, so I think that now I'm going to move on to the attic. So let's just turn the model around, and then I can show you the attic, then the second floor, then the first floor, then the buildings on the back as well. So with the attic, there is quite a bit to it. So it does look like it's just normal roof, it doesn't come off, and now what you can do is you can open it, and then you can see everything that is on the inside. So I think that is really nice that Lego did a really good job on that. So on the inside, we have got a gumball machine, which Kevin used to trip up Harry and Marv. Then we have got the sofa bed, then we've got the battle plan, then we've got a Pepsi can, and then we've got obviously the table that they are on, and then we've got the lamp which is on the table so we can see the battle plan. Then we've got a web, and then a crate, I presume just because it's the attic, and then we've got like a banister, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's probably a banister. So I do think that all of the different designs in this set are really nice, and that Lego did a really, really good job on all of the attic. So I think that now we are going to get on to the second floor. So what I'm going to do, and all of the floors are removable as well, I believe. So this is actually quite an interesting task to do, because it's obviously quite hard to do it with the treehouse on it as well, but it is not too bad. So you just have to make sure that the cable doesn't get underneath that. And then if I just move this over here, so then we can now get onto the second floor. So if we have a look, this is, so I just wanted to quickly show you it on the outside, what it looks like. So obviously we've got a ridiculous amount of windows, then we've got this nice black design here. So if we get into the main model now when I do get onto the master bedroom over here, there will be a picture coming up just so I can show you what it does all look like. So in Kevin's brother's room, we have got a safe, a picture of the either his sister or the person that he likes, a table, a lamp, then we have got from the box from the toy store, and then the shelves at the back with the spider's glass caging. Actually, what is pretty cool about it is it does go up and down, and then of course we have got the bed in the middle, and we've got a few things just scattered around because of all these shelves falling down. And then we have of course got his brother's BB gun at the back, which Kevin, as I said earlier, uses to shoot Marv in the head. And so if we get into the main hallway area, so we've got the massive tarantula. Most certainly would not fit in Lego's cage, but I do like the design. Then we've got like two tables here, one with a lamp on, one with a flower and a candle on. And then we've got a picture of Kevin and a picture of his brother, I think. Then we've got a little piece of greenery up here. Then we've got one of the paint cans that Kevin uses to hit the robbers, which I do think is quite a nice detail. So then if we get onto the bathroom, we've got the little stepping stool, the toilet, then we've got obviously the mirror, and then we've got the stolen toothbrush as well, so that's really nice. Then we've got the sink, and then we've got the aftershave, which Kevin hits himself in the face with and starts screaming. So if we get on to the master bedroom now, so in it we have got a little bit of fire in the corner, then we've got obviously the master bed with a couple of like golden ice cream type things at the top to swivel it. Then we have got like the lamp and the popcorn, then we've got like the bedside drawer, and then we have got the alarm which shows 12 o'clock because the power went out, so that means that the alarm did not wake them up. So now I am going to take the second floor off if I can. Sorry, these there we go. These floors are actually reasonably difficult to get off just because of how it is made. So now I'm just showing you the front of it with everything on. So I did think it does look really, really nice in my opinion. So if I now do just open the front up, now this is definitely the most detailed part of the house by far in my opinion, and just all the different pieces that Lego used was really nice. So we've got a couple wreaths here, then we've got another one at the back there. We've got a couple of these stockings, then we've got a statue with like ornament with like some books, and then a flower. Then with this basketball player and this music disc with the person on the top of it, where there's an actual technic rod, so if you move it, they both move. So I do think that that is really nice, and that Lego did a really, really good job on that, and it did just add just that little bit more detail to the set, which I do think is absolutely incredible. So then we've got the Christmas tree. Now, a special little thing that Lego has added to this set is under the Christmas tree there is an actual box of this set under it. So it's supposed to be Kevin's going to get this set for Christmas, so I think that is really nice that Lego did a really nice job on that. So then, showing from both films, we have got the Eiffel Tower here, and then over here we have got the Empire State Building. So I do think that that is really nice and that Lego did a really good job on that. So then we've got a couple of other presents, then we've got like a couple of toy cars going around, then we've got a chair. Then we have obviously got the door with the main bit going up, and there is a Technic rod at the top of it. So you're supposed to, so if you get the angle right, you can actually get Kevin going down in his sled and actually make him go through the door. So I do think that that is a really cool little detail, and that, to be honest, I think Lego should do more things like this, where it's a massive set, but the amount of playability in it is absolutely incredible. So to be honest, I think Lego Ideas is a really good way to do that, because it is just people's imagination going to work, and to be honest, it looks incredible. I mean, this is probably the most detailed, one of the most detailed big sets that I've got. So I'm super impressed by the person that created this. So if we have a look in the dining area, so as you can see, I've got that music disc that I was talking about. Then we've got the big grandfather clock at the back. Then we have got the fan, and then we've got the main table with macaroni and cheese where Kevin's about to eat it, but then it turns 9 o'clock, so the robbers have come back to get into the house and basically take the house over and just steal everything that is in it. So then we've got obviously the 2 candles and a wreath, and then we've got the chairs. Now one of the only problems that I have with the entire set is the chairs. So they have like claws as the legs, and it is really hard to get them to stand up. So basically what I do is I touch them really lightly and just slide them across the flat bit. Basically you almost guaranteed need to get it under the table, because if they fall then they might stay up by hitting the bottom of the table, which might make them stay up a little bit, I guess. But yeah, so do be careful if you get this set. Just be careful when you do come across that. So I think that is it for the main front of it. So now we are going on to the last 2 rooms. So we are on to the very last 2 rooms, and the amount of detail that Lego has been able to pack into this thing, to these things I should say, is absolutely incredible. So you can take the roof off just to give you a bit more access to it, well, a lot more access. So on the inside we've got a fridge, and on the inside we've got 2 boxes of macaroni and cheese. Then we have got a little Nero's pizza box that's open with a pizza out, and there's one that is not open. Then there is the sink with the tap, and then we have got the device that Kevin used, or the blowtorch I should say, that Kevin used to make burn Harry's head. Then we have got a saucepan, a TV with that film that he uses to scare everyone, and then we have got the microwave as well. And then a nice little feature is if you turn this little rod, I'm pretty sure that the iron comes out of the bottom like it did where it hit Marv. So I do think that is really nice. So let's get on to the very last room. Now, to be honest, this is one of my favourite rooms for a very specific reason. So on this, it looks completely normal, but when you push down here, it triggers a light, and it looks like how the furnace did in the film. So in my opinion, that is really cool, and Lego did a really nice job on that. So then we have got 2 paint cans, then we've got a toolbox, the washer and dryer, and then we have got Marv's sock, which was stuck with the tar, and then once Marv had no socks on, he stepped on the nail and then fell down these stairs. Again, I mean, that must really hurt, stepping on a nail. And yeah, so I think that was the very last thing in this set. Now, for playability, this set is really nice. There's a lot of different things to do in it. For displayability, again, it is absolutely incredible. The amount of different scenes you can make of this thing is uncountable, and I do think that it is just absolutely incredible. So, would I recommend this set? Yes, definitely. If you're looking for a big set, a lot of playability in it, and a lot of displayability at the same time, this is definitely the set to go for. It's absolutely incredible, and to be honest, it is one of the best sets that I have ever built, to be honest. It was absolutely incredible, and it was also it added a lot that I did it with my dad as well. So if you haven't checked out the if you haven't seen some of the live streams that me and my dad did building this set, it was a really good experience. And yeah, so definitely make sure that you check some or parts of those out. I think I have gone over everything about this absolutely incredible set. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment what you think about the set. And also make sure that you watch out for the build video on this absolutely incredible set.